Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 16, chapter entitled Krishna Chastises the Serpent Kaliya. Text number 59. So there is no purport for 3 verses, so I will just chant the 3 verses. Bhavan hi karanam tatra sarvajño jagadishvaraha anugraham nigraham va manasitad videhinaha. Translation: O Lord, since you are the omniscient Lord of the universe, you are the actual cause of freedom from illusion. Please arrange for us whatever you consider proper, whether it be mercy or punishment. Shri Sukha Uvacha Itya Karanyavacha Praha Bhagavan Karyamanusaha Natrasteyam Tvaya Sarpa Samudram Yahimachiram Shuknyatyapatyadaradayo Gonarbir Bhujayate Nadi. Translation: Sukadeva Goswami said, after hearing Kaliya's words, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who was acting the role of a human being, replied, O serpent, you may not remain here any longer. Go back to the ocean immediately, accompanied by your retinue of children, wives, other relatives and friends. Let this river be enjoyed by the cows and humans. Text 61. Ya etat samsmaren matyastubhyam mad anushasanam Kirtayan ubayo sandhyor nayusmat bhayam apnuyat. If a mortal being attentively remembers my command to you to leave Vrindavan and go to the ocean, and narrates this account at sunrise and sunset, he will never be afraid of you. Text 62. Okay, please repeat. Yaha asmin snatva madakride devadin tarpayet jalaihi uposya mam smaran archet sarva papaihi pramuchyate. Yosmin snatva madakride Yosmin snatva madakride Devadim starpayo jalaihi Devadim starpaye jalaihi Uposya mam smaran archet Uposya mam smaran archet Sarva papai pramuchyate Sarva papai pramuchyate. Yosmin snatva madakride Devadim starpaye jalaihi Uposyamam smaranarchet sarva papai pramuchyate. Please chant. Others? Others? Yaha, who, asmin, in this Kaliya's lake, in the Yamuna river, snatva, bathing, madakride, the place of my pastime, devadin, the demigods and other worshipable personalities, tarpayat, gratifies, jalaihi, with the water of that lake, uposya, observing a fast, mam, me, smaran, remembering, archet, performs worship, sarva papaihi, from all sinful reactions, pramuchyate, he becomes freed. Translation: purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation: if one bathes in this place of my pastimes and offers the water of this lake to the demigods and other worshipable personalities, or if one observes a fast and duly worships and remembers me, he is sure to become free from all sinful reactions. Purport: according to the Acharyas, the Lord spoke this verse to make it clear to Kaliya that he could by no means remain in Yamuna lake. Although the Lord had mercifully pardoned the serpent and ordered him to go to the ocean with all his associates, Kaliya should not even consider requesting to remain in the lake, because it was now to become a holy place for spiritual pilgrims. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam karoti vācālam pangum langayate girim yatkripātam aham vande Shri Gurum Dīnadhārinam namo Vishnu Pādāya Krishna Preshtāya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swaminiti Namine namo Vishnu Pādāya Krishna Preshtāya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devim Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Yosmin Snatva Madakride, Devadim Starpayet Jalaihi, Uposyamam Smaran Achet Sarva Papaihi Pramuchate. If one bathes in this place of my pastimes and offers the water of this lake to the demigods and other worshipable personalities, or if one observes a fast and duly worships and remembers me, he is sure to become free from all sinful reactions. So the absolute nature of Bhagavan is being shown in this particular verse, that whether you punish me or bless me, whichever you do, he being the absolute, so the result is same. So Kalyan knew it very much. That's why in the previous verse he says, Krishna is according to your wish, whether you want to bless me or punish me. So Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Bhagavan, absolute Lord. So whatever he does, it is for the well-being of the jiva. So sometimes, in some cases, he kills, sometimes he embraces. So both are same result. So how is that? Sometimes demons like Putana, when she was killed, she was given the position as a nurse in Goloka Vrindavan. So where is this, how you can connect this? How you can understand this? So this is the merciful nature of Bhagavan. So despite of having such a sinful desire, wanted to kill so many children, nevertheless Krishna purified her of all desires. We have so many bad desires, and we are seeing how much struggle it is to, at least myself, to get rid of desires. And imagine here Putana got rid of all her desires, all demons. They got rid of all their desires and they got liberated. So this shows the merciful nature of Lord and his absolute nature, whether he embraces or kills. So Putana got such a position, so that she became nurse. So all these demons who came to Vrindavan, so they didn't get a return ticket. So directly they were liberated. And Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur said one should go to Vrindavan without return ticket. So mostly demons followed it involuntarily. But Kaliya got return ticket. So he went to Fiji Island. So Krishna danced and played with so many, and they also got liberated. And he killed demons and they also got liberated. And of course, many got impersonal liberation. It's not that Putana became mother, she was a nurse. So like mother. So still there is a difference, but nevertheless, if you see what the demons got, there was practically there would have been no other hope for them. If they would have not got purified by Krishna in this way, there was no hope for these demons. So it's a good deal, but it is not a recommended process. So Kali-yuga demons are not so qualified. These demons are very qualified. So therefore we can see the absolute nature of the Lord, whether he kills or embraces, both blesses or punishes. So through punishment is also blessing. That's the whole point. Whether he punishes, even if he punishes, that is also a blessing. So that we can see in even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when Chota Haridas did a mistake, so he punished him. So but ultimately we knew that it was a blessings in disguise. So many things Bhagavan achieves by performing one pastime. So he's teaching so many things to us through one pastime. So these things shows his absolute nature. So and ultimately Krishna says, this is a holy place, my devotees are going to bathe here, and this is for cows and humans. So Kaliya, you cannot stay here. Kaliya got purified, but still he was not allowed to stay there. So Krishna is performing his pastime in Vrindavan, and it's not possible for Kaliya to be there. A snake, poisonous snake, killing so many jivas. So Kaliya was in Vrindavan? Yes and no. So who can be in Vrindavan? Until they accept the mood of Vrindavan, they cannot enter Vrindavan. That is also we learn from our acharyas. So how to go to Vrindavan? So the spirit of Vrindavan should be there. Means service and the servant of Krishna. I am not enjoyer. Krishna is Bhagavan, and this is not meant for my enjoyment. This is the spirit of Vrindavan. So Kaliya was in Vrindavan without the spirit of Vrindavan, but because he was killing many other spirits, so Krishna didn't want him to continue there. So he was such a mystic that he built a house, not only a house, a city under the water. So people are proud that they built a first metro under the ocean, under the water. So when they do some architectural feats, so they boast. But Kaliya, we can see that he built a city under the water, Jalastamba, magnificent. They had servants, wives, children, and around his lake there were a lot of people guarding his lake. Nobody could come. So he was so envious that he wanted to be enjoyer in Vrindavan when the real enjoyer is there playing and dancing. So how this could continue? So this cannot continue. So Krishna came and he performed an amazing pastime. Although Kaliya got purified, still Krishna preferred that you better go to Fiji. My devotee will come later there and build a temple for Kaliya Krishna. So it's not possible. So ISKCON is also Vaikuntha embassy, Srila Prabhupada many times said. So embassy means, we know, so if you go to an embassy, it reflects. If you go to an American embassy in Chennai, so the place reflects the American atmosphere. American laws are applied there. So a thief may temporarily, be in embassy, but he cannot continue. So he may. But Srila Prabhupada in a lecture he said, so if one is trying to cheat Krishna, taken Krishna consciousness to disturb Krishna, so Yamaraj will kick him out of this society. So we have to see. And also Srila Prabhupada said ISKCON is a hospital where devotees, they take training and they have a lot of desires, bad desires, and they get purified gradually. You don't expect in hospital that it's not a day and night match. So today you join ISKCON and tomorrow you are Paramahamsa. So we can continue. So staying here, that's because Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they were very merciful, most magnanimous, munificent, Karunaya Tirna Kalau. So magnanimous. So we can see from story of many times from Srila Prabhupada's past times. So how many times he forgave devotees despite of the fact that they did so many mistakes. Recently, some devotees were sharing the story of Juhu, ISKCON, how it was built. So Mrs. Nair and Mr. Nair, they were giving so much disturbance to Srila Prabhupada. Ultimately, Nair died, we know. And when the case was ultimately was in favor to Srila Prabhupada, so Srila Prabhupada mercifully offered Mrs. Nair, you are like my daughter. Never mind. So I'll give you all protection. So who can speak like this? She wanted to kill devotees. She wanted to destroy ISKCON temple. Indeed, she did an attempt. So she came with all the municipal police and they were dismantling, breaking all the temple, and devotees were taken to police. Police were ill-treating them. Such a mess. So much devotees underwent a lot of tribulations, difficulties. And Srila Prabhupada said, you are like my daughter. So, and also we can see, there were cases once in Calcutta or Mayapur, a devotee did some mistake, and Srila Prabhupada's disciples, other devotees, they called for police. But in meanwhile, before police came, the devotee begged pardon, and police came. Everybody is there, ready to take the devotee to the jail. But Srila Prabhupada asked them that this devotee begged pardon, he is repenting, so what shall I do? So then Srila Prabhupada took decision, he forgave him, so he gave another chance. But in few days' time again he repeated the mistake, and this time Srila Prabhupada again called the police and handed over the thief. So Guru Maharaj's recent lecture in Vrindavan during the celebration, 50th anniversary celebration of Krishna Balaram temple inauguration. So he was glorifying many devotees who did service in Vrindavan. So he said Vrindavan is not easiest place to live, very difficult. It's the most merciful, yes, it is the place where Krishna performed his pastime, but it's very difficult to live here, and especially to be president there. He was telling it's very difficult. So he was glorifying many devotees, he was naming them, so many years they continually served there despite of so much of struggles. So there is lot of punya, but there is lot of bad reactions too. If one commits sin, 1,000 times it's multiplied in holy places like Vrindavan. But Maharaj said Mayapur is different. Mayapur is only mercy is multiplied there. The sin is not multiplied. So that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's merciful nature. So our life is continuing. So we cannot take it for granted, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also punished severely many times his disciples. So again, Chota Haridas story we know. So apparently it looked a very insignificant mistake, but to teach a lesson for all the future, so he punished so heavily, but it was all for good. So a mantra is given here, which can be used to chase away snakes. The verse 60, the last two lines of verse 60 and verse 61. So acharyas say you can chant this to drive away ward of snakes. And also a mantra from Rig Veda has been quoted by acharyas for the same. So which mantra, at least when I see one person, I would like to chant this mantra. So snake is dangerous, but snake-like person is even more dangerous. So when I see the mirror, I think I should chant this mantra. Every day now I have one more mantra to chant. So the poisonous desire, a snake-like desire, is more difficult. So we can tame an animal by mantras. But acharyas explain it's difficult to tame a person with sinful desire. So which mantra will get rid of our sin? Maha Mantra is the only hope. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we take shelter of the holy name and these pastimes. So Krishna said, whomever remembers, chants, glorifies his pastime, the sunrise, sunset, so they get all sins removed. So we are trying here to discuss all these pastimes and get purified. And amazingly, you can see Kaliya. So perfect prayer. He didn't ask for any boon in a specific way. So he said, Krishna, whatever you feel is good, whatever I deserve, whatever is befits my situation, so you please act accordingly. I'm so much suffering, please get rid of my suffering. He didn't ask like this. So nothing was specific. So whatever you feel is good for me, you do it. So the modern day Kaliya was polluting Yamuna. All these. So we are inhaling poisonous air due to industrialization and all these global warming, etc., etc. But Kaliya, when he exhales, when we inhale poisonous air. But when Kaliya exhales, he exhales poisonous air. So Kaliya was polluting Yamuna, and today we can see the Yamuna. Of course, we cannot pollute it, but externally to discuss, so much of industries is polluting Yamuna. So they are all like Kaliya, sinful. So all these modern advancements, civilization, industries, everything is demoniac. That's why Srila Prabhupada said, simple living, high thinking. Krishna, when he came, he was herding cows. And Balram was plowing the fields. So they showed how to live. So this word economy, economy, one devotee pronounced like that, economy. It's a cow. So you have cow, you have land, all your economical problems are solved. So Varnashrama system. So traditionally we had this 4 Varnas, 4 ashram. But this modern civilization is demoniac civilization. Everything is polluted, internal, external. So there was an article I read. So in the newspaper, the scientists, they discovered that in sub-earth levels, means thousands of kilometers beneath the earth, the atmosphere is changing so fast that we don't know what will be the outcome. Such a huge change, big changes are happening in micro to the macro level. We are trying to study Mars, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, so many planets beyond this earth, but what is happening below our leg, what is happening below our feet, we have no clue. So they have said that such a big changes are happening that they are not sure of the consequences. So Srila Prabhupada, when the Hiranyaksha pastime was described, so he explained that these modern scientists, demoniac scientists, rascal scientists, they are pumping all this crude oil from the earth. So this fuel, this oil is meant so that this earth will float in the air. So it's part of Krishna's system, creation. So he has kept this fuel so that earth will float on the air. So, but by scientists, when they pump this crude oil out, it may lose balance and it will fall off in the ocean, just like Hiranyaksha did. So Prabhupada compared the demons to Hiranyaksha. So 50 years ago, what Srila Prabhupada said in his purpose, today scientists are discovering, good morning, what will happen to us, we don't know. Big changes are happening. So, of course, when they drill the crude oil out, they realize that those places are more prone for the earthquakes. So they are filling water, but it won't help, I think. So we can see more and more natural disasters are happening, more diseases, Food is poison, air is poison, water is poison, chemical mind, inorganic heart. There is no organic heart, there is no pure heart. It's full of chemicals, full of poison. So from micro to the macro, everything is getting polluted. So only hope, we should invite Krishna and ask him to dance like he danced on Kaliya. So it was painful. So Kaliya felt as if the whole earth is falling on his hood. So his bones were cracking. So L4, L5, everything is getting dislocated. And Mitra scans could not help. The scan report looks bad. No operation can help. So it might be painful, but this is the solution. We could take it in an easy way, but if we want the process to be painful, what we can do? So, but somehow we have to drive away this sinful desires. But it's possible only with the grace of Krishna. So whether it is with anesthesia or without anesthesia is up to us. So easy process is there, chanting, dancing, following the principles, so we can get rid of. But if we want to have a painful process, that's also possible. So this way or that way. So for Krishna it was not painful. That is where he stands different. Krishna was just dancing. He was dancing, and Acharyas explained that he invited gopis to dance on Kaliya also. So Krishna is playing flute, dancing with gopis. So on the first floor he is embracing, and the ground floor operation is going on. A very heavy operation. He's breaking the bones while dancing. So Krishna can do both at the same time. So Acharyas explained that Narasimhadev is coming soon, maybe in 2 weeks' time. He's going to jump from the pillar. So Narasimhadev had to exert so much energy to kill Hiranyakashipu, but Krishna didn't have to exert so much energy. So therefore Krishna is, Swayam Bhagavan. Other avatars had to use more energy to kill demons, but Krishna doesn't have to do it. So that's one another reason to establish how Krishna is the avatari. So therefore, the demoniac society, we see how society is so degraded and so disturbed, and we have to follow the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. So just reading some teachings of Prahlad Maharaj, being the celebration is going to come soon. So Prahlad Maharaj preached that from 5 years old one has to practice Krishna consciousness. So we have to spread these teachings to children, to students, to everyone. Everybody should take to Krishna consciousness, and only solace, only shelter from all the sufferings. So is tad upekshitanam. Without the blessings of the Lord, it is not possible for us to be happy. No other protection will help. Balasya neham sharanam pitarau narsimha nartasya chagatam udanmado majjato no taptasya tat pradividirya hyanja chestas tavad vibhotanubhritam tad upekshitanam. Nobody can save if we don't have the blessings of the Lord. So many people can try hard to give suffering to us. But if we are protected by the Lord, nobody can give us suffering. On the other hand, if Krishna wants to give us suffering, no matter how many protection we take, we cannot be happy. So that we have to realize. So in spite of all our protections, all our endeavors, so if we don't have the blessings of the Lord, blessings of the devotees, it is not possible for us to get rid of all the sufferings. So rather, whatever solution we take to get rid of the suffering will create more problem. Yasmat priya priyo samyoga viyoga janma shokagnina shakala yonishu dayyamanaha atadhyaha. What is it? I don't know full verse, forgot. Again from Prahlad Maharaj's teachings. So what he says, dukkha ushadim tadapi dukkam. So whatever aushada, whatever medicine, whatever remedy we take for our dukkha, for our suffering, dukkha aushadim tadapi dukkam. So the remedy will give us another suffering. So material solution, material problems, there is no material solution. That's to put in a simple terms. So any remedy which we take materially, so that creates another implication, another problem, another obstacle. So the only solution is tadupekshitanam, get the blessings of the Lord. If that is not there, then no matter how much struggles, how many LIC insurance policies we take, Jeevan Anand policy, this policy, that policy, this measure, that measure, nothing is going to save us. So it's very difficult to understand this, but everybody will realize at different stages of life. So whatever protection we take, that protection will in turn give us suffering. So therefore, we have to be intelligent enough and understand. So only by the protection of devotees and Krishna, one can be happy and peaceful in this world. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much. Any questions, any comments, any mistakes? Yes, Prabhu. Demigods. The word demigods is there. So how do we understand? According to the Acharyas, the Lord spoke this verse to make it clear to Kaliya that he should by no means remain in him. Although the Lord had mercifully pardoned and serpent Kaliya should, or translation, yes, offers the water. Okay, 62. So, not sure, didn't see the explanation in Acharya's commentary also, why this word demigod is there. So, sorry, some reason, not sure. We can speculate, but maybe different people do their offerings also to demigods also, and other worshipable personalities also mentioned. So people are also, like people come to Yamuna, offer different worships, not necessarily to Krishna. So maybe we can do some speculation. So karma kandya works and different things. So any other questions, comments?